Okay, hello. How is everybody doing? Good to be here as always with you lovely people out there. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of October. First off then, big thank you to this person over here for Monday Fun Day yesterday. Always good fun to listen to my wife Jane for what she's got to say every Monday. And for all of you people that joined us as well, thank you. And it was really interesting from my point of view as well to listen to what was happening over in where'd she go? Ibiza, that was it. And with the girls as well. Things are all back to normal here in the Redfern household, so that's all good as well. As far as Onpassive is concerned, I haven't got new information for you. Obviously, keep an eye on your ecosystem. That is where the updates and information is going to be posted. Obviously, prior to that, it would have been on probably 360 or one of the lives where our CEO, Ash Mufareh, would have popped on. But I'm pretty sure and confident that he will be using that updates section of our ecosystem for moving forward and giving us the information that we need. Also, thank you to Marty and Chris for their live today, especially Chris for the shout out for my mum and the prayers for everyone else as well. Great what everyone's doing, isn't it? Really coming together and sending good wishes to all these people that need them. Seems to be a lot really at the moment, doesn't there? And it doesn't hurt at all to do our silent bit to send those good vibes in the right direction for those that need it at the moment. What I wanted to talk today about really was individuality, and the reason I wanted to talk to you about this is, and really how it fits in with Onpassive, but mainly is that being yourself and an individual is not a bad thing, guys. There is a lot of people that want to be or try and put other people into categories and boxes and all the rest of it. Now, I firmly believe that being an individual is actually a better trait than being kind of the same as everyone else. Now, it comes with its pitfalls, don't get me wrong. I think that if you are one of these people that is slightly different, the way you are is different from other sheeple, you don't necessarily adhere to the rules and regulations of society, in inverted commas, then you are frowned upon, looked upon differently. And obviously it comes with its pitfalls. Now, with Onpassive, being individual really is one of our traits that we all have. I firmly believe that the core membership of Onpassive is so good because of the amount of individuals, in inverted commas, that we have within it. We're not a group of people that are the same. You listen to everybody when they speak and how they look, their age brackets, all the rest of it. We're very individual, aren't we? And this is, I think, part of the attraction for these individuals that Onpassive have. Why? Because we really are allowed, and not only allowed, but also encouraged to be ourselves, be individual, because that really is your strength. I've said it many times about people who have asked me who maybe want to start doing lives like I do, YouTubes or podcasts or whatever it may be, and do struggle to be able to do it. And that is because their confidence for themselves within themselves isn't really at a level that allows them to be natural in front of a camera. Once you understand that you are an individual, you're not one of society's sheeple, then you really know that you have got something about you. Now, one size doesn't fit all, and this is why individuality is such a good trait to have, in my opinion. There's plenty who don't agree with me. There's plenty who don't like me, and that's absolutely fine. I'm certainly not on my life journey and my Onpassive journey to try and adhere to a line of everybody liking me. My personality that I have probably winds a lot of people up. I get that. I understand that. But I would rather be me, confident in me, than try and adhere to something that I am not comfortable with. Through my life, it has caused me problems for me being myself, in all honesty. But I also think it's my best trait that I have. With Onpassive, we can utilize our traits. We can utilize who we are to the best of our ability to build a business. Why am I saying this? Because of the people who do YouTubes or do posts or do whatever you're doing. If you do it in your natural manner of who you are, the person, then the people who you should attract will be attracted to you. And the ones who don't like you, don't like your way, your style, don't like the way that you are, will naturally navigate to the person that they click with. You know what the saying, birds of a feather stick together and all the rest of it. This is the same in society. This is the same with people. In fact, you will always find that like-minded people tend to navigate and attract to like-minded people. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But you need to be individual within your own self, confident that being you is your best version. That is who you are. You should own it. You should be confident about being you and not regret being the person that you are. I see too many people who are trying to change themselves because of what other people might think or perceive what other people might think of them. And that's a horrible thing for me, and I'm sure many of you, to see sometimes, especially if you've got kids. You see it happening a lot with children, don't you? Stuff happens at school. There's a certain trend. There's a certain fashion, or kids are doing certain things, and your kids try so hard to fit into that society's image that is going around at the time, rather than trying to teach them to be an individual, go down the route that they want to go down. They struggle to be on their own because they want to be part of the group of something that actually isn't them, but they feel they're going to get left behind if they're not. Let's turn this round then to Onpassive. We've been given the ability with Onpassive that anybody can succeed in Onpassive. You don't have to be a certain person. You don't have to have a certain level of intelligence or IQ, qualifications. Money has no influence within Onpassive, but the ability for absolutely everybody to be successful is there laid out in front of you. Everyone has the same chance. There is no somebody starting above somebody else. There is no backward door in if you pay more money to get a higher wherever, or more this or more that. No, that's not how Onpassive works. And this is really part of the attraction that I saw 6 years ago in Onpassive, was that level playing field for absolutely everybody, no matter where you're from, what part of the world you're from, or your academic ability, physical ability, what you look like, what creed, what color, what religion, whatever. The ability for you to succeed in Onpassive is absolutely there for you. How you utilize it is also up to you. Now, before the people start saying, I thought Onpassive was going to do this for us and all that for us, and it was hands-free, passive income, da-di-da-di-da. Absolutely, that is all still intact. But if you personally want to succeed in Onpassive, then you have to look at yourself to decide how far you want to take it, where you want to be financially, where you want to be from a point of view of what you want to do as far as helping is concerned. All of these things are your decision. It's not a company decision, it's your decision. And if you need to get to a level of financial independence so that you can do the things you want to do, then you're going to have to roll your sleeves up a little bit and do some work for your business. And that is the important part here. It is your business. So just to wrap it up, guys, be yourself. It is your best asset that you have. Don't let anybody tell you differently. If you are the crazy chick with the red hair and dreadlocks and you party till 2 o'clock in the morning, that's you. That's your best asset. Utilize the things that you are naturally good at. And that is the key thing I'm trying to say here. Be an individual. Don't worry about society. Don't worry about people, what they think of you and all the rest of it, because the bottom line is you're not going to change anyway. So focus on yourself. Focus on what you can do for yourself, for your family, for the people around you, and the people who maybe look at you, don't like you, whatever it may be. That's a problem for them, not for you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming on. Over 400 today. I would have loved to have given you some info on Onpassive, but I'm afraid there's not any coming around at the moment. But as soon as there is, I will be here updating you and letting you know exactly what's going on. As it stands at the moment, unless something happens before Thursday, there will not be a week in review, obviously, because there's nothing to review. But as soon as things start happening like they were last week, I managed to put a week in review on Thursday, then I will continue to do that as normal. I will go over to the chat, guys, give you all a good shout out before I move over. Let's start with the people in green, all my tea glubbers. Thank you so much, guys, for your monthly support. We'll start with Cynthia Deering and M. Cayley. Thank you, M. Cayley, for everything you do. Honestly, you are a stalwart behind the scenes, really are. Pretty Hendry, Michelle Champagne, and who else have we got? If you're in green, put it in there. Dawn McIntyre, hi to you. Listra T, hello, hello, hello. Nuno Santos and Jamo, Gina Lever is there. And anyone else in green before I move over? Okay, let's go over then to Elizabeth McPhee and Yusuf Addo, Sukdiya Kumar, Laxman Reddy, Stuart Molyneux is there, and Angela Lynn. Hi to you, Tea Club in it. Gemma Ramaki, Curtis Strickland, Sunu, and Rajad Mansour. We've also got Listra T, if I'm said hello to you. Anjanuali Param is Tea Club in it. Thank you so much. Narelle Walk-On is there, gone past. Mohammed as well, Hussein. It's going fast. Cynthia, Downtown Brown. How the devil are you? Long time no see. Great to see you. Cynthia Deering, you are there as well. Michael C, look at my messages. Hey, 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 Chris Johnson. I can't look at my messages because it's going too fast. Look at me messages. Where am I going for this? Chandan Munjam, Gemma Ramaki, Rafael Sanchez, man, hello to you. Veronica Ampin and Nagaraj Gossiver. Brotherman is there as well. Nasingam Monapatra, I think maybe. Elizabeth McPhee, Devereaux Ratney, Sumar Kundo, Couple more then. We will do Mittal Das, Bolton Pradhan, Mary Tienda, and Quidtal Akim, I think, maybe. Sherry Dursworth. Thank you so much for the card, Sherry, seeing as you are here. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Have a great day. Let's extend prayers, etc., to all those people I said as well, that I mentioned, and Chris did as well. Especially, obviously, to our CEO, Ash Mufareh. I'm sure, guys, that he is behind the scenes working, beavering away, as he always is, for our benefit. And that's really where it is. Everything that Onpassive he is doing is for all of our benefit, you know, and that is the beauty of what Onpassive is. We don't have to do anything, just hang around, and he will take care of it all. That's it from me. Bye for now.